Hello again, everyone. This is the Metaphysical MGTOW Griffin Red. And the name of this video will be called Stop Arguing with Racists. I was inspired to do this video by a recent video by a popular YouTuber by the name of Tommy Sotomayor. And in this video, he was talking about, we need to, you know, I'm sorry, we need to resegregate or some of that nature. And that really bothered me, man, because I thought about it, I was like, how is it that somebody's gonna this guy, this Tommy guy, is gonna make a video like that when he himself lives in a pretty much an all white neighborhood, but he's talking about we need to segregate. So that's gonna be the pretty much. I mean, it's not going to be centered around Tommy Sotomayor or whatnot. But I was really inspired to do this video because of that video, and I got to thinking, and I noticed something. Most black folks that call for this race, call for this resegregation and whatnot, they like to throw up Black Wall Street in your face, which was a great accomplishment by black people. But they fail to realize is that as long as the white power structure is in place, there will never be another Black Wall Street. They're not going to go for that. And I really believe that those prosperous towns like Rosewood and Black Wall Street will burn down because of the insecurities of racist white men. They just needed a false rape allegation, and they would go up in there and bomb these places. And I noticed one thing: most of, or not all, of black folks that call for this segregation and everything like that, they believe the root slave narrative. They believe that their ancestors came off the bottom of a goddamn ship from fucking Africa. There's been extensive studies and videos debunking that crap by Hardcore Tito. Shout out to you, brother. There's in GW3EX, Kitagakari Jones. Guys have totally dismantled that whole root slave narrative. And as you know, the whole Roots series by Alex Haley was a farce in itself because Alex Haley admitted that he plagiarized that whole story from a white guy and who wrote the book called The Damn African. Alex Haley never had an ancestor named Kunta Kinte. So there you go. And I just came to the conclusion that when I hear people, guys like Tommy Sotomayor, or got other black folks that talk about, we need to resegregate. That's what's gonna save the race. We should have never integrated. And what they don't fail to realize is that it was not integration that screwed up black people. It was welfare, feminism, and the crack epidemic. Those are the three things that destroyed the black community. And if you're like me and you know that you are indigenous to this land and you are an aboriginal indigenous black man, when when these so-called African Americans, come to you with that crap, here's a question that you can ask them, or you can just or you can ask this question to yourself in your mind. And the question is, I am an indigenous black man. My ancestors were indigenous to this land as well. We were here before the Mongoloid and any of these other phenotypes arrived on this land. Why should I, as an indigenous black man, segregate from the racist counterpart of a group of people who are not even native to this doggone land? And then again, why should I segregate to appease and stroke the ego of said racist group of people to to satisfy their ego and just to please them? when they have shown indifference and cruelty to other groups of people. And we're talking about the racist counterpart, not all whites. Okay? So don't you ever forget that this is your land. And you don't need to segregate from nobody. Jim Crow was the worst thing, and white supremacy was the worst thing to happen to this damn planet. Those two things. Because any historian will tell you that this whole skin color separation thing is of recent origin. And you try to tell you try to tell the racist white this, they don't want to hear that. And I'm gonna talk about the racist whites, the racist white man for a minute. There's been a huge influx of white nationalism and the right wing groups and everything like that, and saying, well, um, there's a Jewish conspiracy to destroy the white race, um, and the niggers and the spicks are taking over, and well, we just want to reserve our white race and our white culture. And I thought about this, and I truly believe that these white racists, these neo Nazis and everything, they have an ulterior motive. See, they really don't want to. They don't want to segregate um, and so-called preserve their race and everything. They want to preserve their buffer class status and the privileges that they have been granted by the elites. That's what they want to preserve. They want to preserve their perceived dominance over you. That's what that is. They want to segregate, but they want to be in control of all the resources and everything else that makes the planet go round. As you can see, look at the history of Rosewood and Black Wall Street. Those are just two of the towns, especially Black Wall Street. It actually rivaled any upper class white neighborhood or white city. So this is what they really want to preserve. They want to preserve their buffer class status. It's not about preserving the white race or whatnot. They want to preserve their perceived dominance over this so-called planet, and that's what they want to do. So don't forget. So don't you forget that matter of fact, black man, you are indigenous to this planet. You can go wherever you want to go, and don't let the racist counterpart of a group of any phenotype tell you that you must stay in a certain area a certain area or a certain continent or a certain county or whatnot. This is your planet, and you need to have the mindset. You need to start thinking that way, and stop arguing and giving attention to these white races. Let them have their Confederate memorials. Let them have their Confederate flags. Let them have their little funky country clubs or whatever. If they don't let you in, so what? Let them have them raggedy ass fraternities. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything. Just start ignoring these bastards. Especially the racist YouTubers. Now, if they attack you, you cut into them like a Christmas turkey. I'm not saying that. But let them have that stuff. They want to have a Confederate monument. They want to keep it up. Let them have that crap. They want to let the Confederate flag fly up. Let them keep it. Let them portray and show their arrogance and ignorance and racism and bigotry. Let them put it out there. Let them put it out there for the world to see the total stupid jackasses that they are. And that's what you need to start doing. Don't pay these bigots no mind. Let them have their little crap. Because they get off when you complain about, well, they won't let us in this fraternity. Well, they won't let us in this country club. The hell with them. Start focusing on learning to stand on your own. You do not need a group. You don't even need black people. This is an individualistic society. You can survive on your own. And don't let these pro-black niggas tell you, oh, you need your people. Your people need you. Don't let them, don't, no. Don't let them scare you back on the damn plantation. You can function by yourself. Just take care of you and your loved ones. You will be all right. You do not need your damn people. Your so-called people. Because to be honest with you, your people stab you in the back quicker than the damn white man. Answer me this. How many of you out there have known have grown up and have been screwed over by your own race before any white man? How many times have niggas told you to watch out for the white man when it was your own damn so-called black people that screwed you over? You owe the so-called black community nothing. Live your life. If you have a preference for non-black women or whatever, then you go and you date them people. You don't owe them, these motherfuckers, no explanation. Don't apologize for your lifestyle or your path in life or whatever. Don't apologize for it. And I really believe that the true ulterior motive of these pro-black motherfuckers like flat-face ass Umar Johnson and big ashy milk dud head ass Runoko Rashidi, what they want to do is they want to be the head nigga in charge. They want to get their little congregations together and they want to dictate what's black and what's not. That's what that is. And I truly believe that all them Negroes are agents. Anytime, and it's even guys that tell us that we are indigenous to this land. I noticed that there are a lot of them, especially if they talk about this matriarchy, you need to stay away from them. Because these motherfuckers want you to worship this bitch when she done, stabbed and put her kids in the freezer and everything, and you are not to check this bitch because the black man didn't protect her during slavery. Fuck you, matriarchal motherfuckers. Y'all nothing more than the pieces of shit that I wipe off the bottom of my goddamn boot. So, to end this video out, I'm just gonna say, like I said before, stop giving your energy to these racists, and like I said, this whole segregation and shit like that, that shit has to fall by the wayside. Because why the fuck do you need to pander to these racist people? This is your goddamn land. Black man. It's your land. And don't let them tell you otherwise. This is going to conclude this video. Take care of yourselves and each other.